Well, hello everybody. Sorry, I just had a text message from my mother. She sent over a half a pan of tater tot hot dish home with me tonight.
Well, tell her hi and yeah.
Yeah, she ended her text message. I'm glad you liked it. Sleep good and tell all three boys hi. So,
Aww.
Tell her thanks for the tater tot hot dish.
no, no, I don't want to make her mad because then I won't get any anymore. But hello, peoples and fans and everybody that gives us a try. To the 22nd episode of the Four Roads Out of Warba podcast, featuring the Warba Shop Quartet, which includes my cousin Bort. Hello, Bort.
Howdy.
My other cousin, his brother, Bob. My other cousin from a different family, Tippy Tater Alligator. Hello.
Your Minnesota cousin.
Yeah. We missed last week. Mainly my fault. I was working, but had some things going on, and so I thought maybe since we got 2 weeks to catch up on, this would be just like a little. I know somebody here went on a trip, to which I am glad that they did not get eaten by an alligator. Who?
I tried.
You tried? I look forward to that story. And we'll throw some would you rathers in there and just have a nice little talking session here. So, Mr. Bort, since I started with you, I will ask you, how are you doing?
I am doing well. Kind of. Went to the doctor. He put me on a second depression medication, and it has thrown me for a loop. So I'm like this wacky, crazy person right now. Also gave me incredible back pain. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of fun stuff going on. But so it's been a kind of a wacky week where I'm not really feeling like myself. But in that week, I went to the Florida and went with my girlfriend, and we visited her parents, and yes, we did see a ton of alligators as we drove right through the Everglades. I went and climbed some trees out in the Everglades just for fun, just to say that I had done that. And
to get away from the alligators, or just for fun?
Well, one of them was kind of over a pit of water that had alligators, but...
Would you fall in?
No.
Oh.
But I mean, I was within, I could have touched a couple of them very, very easily. And I was really tempted to. But everybody told me that was a bad idea. So.
I wonder why.
I mean, literally standing right next to the alligator. They took a picture of us. And I mean, it was, that far away from us, down about 2 feet. Yeah. And it's like, if it wanted to, it could spring up before I could even move, I bet. And
you said it and I missed it, but how long did you think it was? How long body-wise?
No. Oh, that one was probably 8 to 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was like 2 feet away from it, was what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longest I saw was probably about a 12-foot, I'd say. It was pretty dang big.
Well, if you would have gotten eaten, at least it would have made the papers.
Yep.
And it probably would have helped our podcast numbers too.
Indeed, it would have.
And
And it would have been even better because they would have been able to post like pictures on the news of me, like, with threatening to punch an alligator about an hour before my first death, and be like, that's why you don't taunt the gators.
So if it did make the papers, would the headline start out with Florida man or Minnesota man?
Florida, we don't want to take credit for him.
Florida visitor, who's a man.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. When you left Florida, did you look back and say, "See you later, alligator"?
I did not. That was one of my depression med things. I kind of had like a near panic attack on the airplane, so it was great.
I bet.
Yeah, but we went to the Gulf of Mexico, or the ocean, whatever you call it, and walking around out there, and I went and climbed on a whole bunch of stuff out there, and walked way out on stuff to get way out in the water without going in the water, and so that was really cool.
Cool. We're at in Florida, just down the very southern part.
Yep, Naples, southwest corner.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Excellent. As long as we're on alligators really quick, a really good friend of mine, his brother lived in a what?
Oh, that was almost the best segue in history over to Tippy, but not quite.
I actually, in my own narcissistic mind, I thought that's where he was going to.
That would have been sweet. I didn't even think of that.
Well, I didn't either. I would just tell a story, and it would have been perfect. But a good friend of mine had a brother that lived in a fourplex down by Tampa somewhere, and behind it there was a pool or a pond that had an alligator in it, and people would like go out and like throw chicken, scraps and stuff, feed this alligator. Well, this new lady moved in, and she had a little white poodle dog, and yeah, she would let it like.
Is this where this is going?
She would let it like run free out in this yard where this pond is. And my buddy's brother told her on many, many accounts, or many times, put it on a leash, because there's an alligator in there, it won't be good. And he said one day he heard a bunch of barking and yapping, and this dog was running around the pond chasing after the alligator, which was doing circles in the pond. And all of a sudden, he said, I could see it where the alligator was doing a big white sweeping circle. And then it came back where the dog was, and the dog got too close, and bam, got the dog. And he said it was so quiet after that. But
except for his wife's screams of horror, but
yeah. But so yes, Mr. Tippy Tater, alligator, how are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. Nothing much has really changed in the last couple weeks. But looking to get out of Michigan very soon.
Good. Get back up here.
Yep. Well, with God willing, I'll be home by Thanksgiving. So
good. Cool.
Yep.
Family then. And
what's up?
Be with family then for the holidays.
Yep, definitely. And then I know there's a chance I might have to come back out here, but it's kind of minimal at this point, because if the last week was pretty intense. Well, the crew's been working 7 days a week for the last 3 weeks in a row. putting a lot of overtime. In fact, last week somebody or some of the employees were working like 85 to 90 hours.
Wow.
But there was a major deadline. Apparently, the state of Michigan needs gas, so we had to finish it, and it came down right, like literally to the last minute. We finished after weeks of delays, so the biggest headaches are done right now for that. And this is my last night in the camper. They actually turned off the water on Monday. So I literally 5 minutes before the podcast, I got done with my last load of dishes, emptied my holding tanks, packing the thing up tomorrow, and I'm going to be storing it at a storage unit for the winter about 20 miles down the road. Because there's no way I'm dragging it back home right now.
Yeah.
You know, over a holiday weekend, Dad says there's at least 6 inches of snow on the ground right now. So, and I have to park the thing in the yard at the same time, you know, so gonna have to snowplow a spot just to get it in there. And well, you probably have to snowplow the yard because as narrow as that driveway is and how many trees there are, you know, it takes quite a bit of jockeying to get it back there in one shot, you know, so.
Do you put it on the side of your garage or not?
Yeah, on the side, more to the south side of the property, kind of right against the tree line there. But
Okay.
I figured it's not going to be worth the trouble this time. It'd be a 15-hour straight shot driving that or pulling that thing home, which is another thing I wasn't looking forward to. So I figured this way I just pick it up in the spring, and then I can haul it back home at my own discretion, you know, when it's not, or also when it's not, you know, in the teens outside, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely
the rest stop, that'd be kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
it's definitely a white winterland up here, or white land. We got a lot of snow quick.
Yeah, we've gotten some flurries the last few days, but none of it has produced any actual accumulation. But tonight it's going to start getting cold, like down in the teens, and got enough propane to last me through the night. So hope I do.
Well, get a blanket then.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you. Do we want to hear from Bob, or should we just keep going?
Nope, just snow. I mean, a lot of snow up here. Same kind of deal as you. Trying to stay on top of it, so every couple hours going out and just making sure no big layer builds up before you know, you let it sit for a day or two, and then you got a big crusty, icy layer there. So trying to not have that happen. No, that's about it. Otherwise, just kind of hanging out and waiting for the house to sell still. But
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nothing yet.
My offer.
What was that?
I'll up my offer, $61.62.
You know what? By the end of the year, I might take that. But whatever, is what it is.
Does it go up by the week or by the day, Bort?
Whenever Bob complains about not selling his house.
Okay.
Haven't sold my house yet.
$62.08.
Hey, Bob, did your house sell?
Ooh, no, it didn't.
Okay.
$62.13.
That was a nickel complaint there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nothing else going on.
Okay. Bort.
Yeah?
Chocolate chip cookies or Oreos?
Oreos.
Bob?
Depends on my mood, but I think more Oreo.
Dippy?
Absolutely Oreos. They are my like my kryptonite when I get up in the middle of the night, and eventually I get up so many times I just end up bringing the whole package back to bed. Wake wake up sleeping in Oreo crumbs. So I try not to keep those around that often. You know, they're a major vice.
Yeah. I forgot where.
Board had something.
Oh yeah, sorry, Bort.
Well, that's a quick story from Florida when Tippy mentioned waking up in chocolate chip cookies. I used to love hot tamales, but they used to hurt my stomach, so I quit eating them for about 10 years probably. And then my girlfriend gave me a box, and I'm like, I wonder if I still like these. And I ate them, and I loved them, and I've been just addicted to them ever since. And she likes them, so I just have hot tamales like all the time now. And we were sitting there playing cards. We chowed down on a big box of hot tamales, and I opened another one, and we were eating that one. And then I go to bed in my room. I wasn't tired yet, so I was watching some YouTube videos, had a Dr. Pepper in there, and is still munching on the hot tamales. And then eventually I fall asleep. Wake up in a couple of hours, and I roll over, and I'm like, ooh, what's this under me? I find a smushed hot tamale, and I'm like, ooh. And the next morning, I get up, and everything's fine. I go back into the room, and I look at the beautiful white sheets.
Oh,
The white sheets are stained red from the hot tamale.
Looked like a slaughter took place.
Yeah, her mom, or is it Jen or her mom? Well, one of them came in and they go, "Oh, look, Jason's got his first period."
Oh, say Bart. When you mentioned the hot tamale stuck to your skin, I instantly thought of a cast and a pen cap. Around that period, did you get any hot tamales in your cast?
No, hot tamales.
And what do you think the outcome would be if you did?
It would be a wonderful little treat when they took the cast off.
Oh,
that
that'd be so gross.
as soon as you said tamale in the skin, it reminded me of a Larry the Cable Guy joke where he was washing his crack and he thought he had a tumor. So he went to the doctor, and here it was just a stuck milk dud. Cool. No, I was gonna say, did we share the when you came up, Bob, and we shared the story about me and the tube? I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, I finally went to an ear doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, and yesterday I told her the story, showed her the video. She laughed, called me dumb. No, not really. But she gets her little tweezers in my ear, and she pulls out this hunk of wax.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was brown and had hair in it, legs. But yeah, oh my God, I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Awful.
I know.
Oh,
But
I feel like hearing a joke. What about you?
sure. Do you have one, or do you want to?
Well, I got jokes, but anybody have one that they want to say, or?
I really have been enjoying Bort's jokes lately. The ones that he's told the last few times we did this, they have been good. So Bort, would you give us a joke?
Okay. So this is like a takeoff. What's the old one? A pastor, a priest, and a rabbi. Is that the joke?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know if that's too politically correct nowadays, so I don't know. So I just made up some jobs for this one. A forest ranger, a miner, and a used car salesman walk into a bar. The forest ranger goes in and says, "Sir, may I have a milkshake?" Bartender's like, what kind of milkshake? He goes, I don't know, a strawberry milkshake. He goes, oh, we don't have milkshakes. He goes, well, why did you tell me what kind of milkshake? He goes, I don't know, I was interested in what kind you wanted. Okay, well, give me some nachos. We don't have nachos either. Well, what do you have? Well, sir, this is a bar. We have alcoholic beverages and water. Well, in that case, being a forest ranger, I think I'll have a beer. Very good, sir. And he gives him his beer. And the miner says, hello there, bartender. I think I would like an alcoholic beverage as well. Like, very good. What would you like? Well, sir, I think I would like a, shows how good I know alcoholic beverages. I'll have a wine in one of those fancy glasses with the skinny stem on them that people drink out of so they look sophisticated when consuming their booze.
A wine glass?
Yes. Very good. Would you like the red wine or the white wine? Well, I think I'll have the white wine. Very good, sir. Prepares his drink and gives it to him. And the used car salesman, where is he? Oh, he walked into a steel bar going into the bar, and he's bleeding all over on the outside and has a concussion.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
So
Very
dumb.
good.
So stupid.
I like it.
I know, I do too. That's what I liked about it.
I know. The wording was perfect. Most people go, two guys walked into a bar and the third one ducked. But I much rather like yours, Bort. Thank you for that.
Well, for me, Bort, and Tippy, 3 guys walk into a grocery store and one hits a sliding glass door, and yeah.
3 guys walked into the grocery store and 2 saw the door.
Oh, please elaborate.
Yes.
We might have told this.
I don't know if we told the story.
I'm pretty sure we have at this point.
No, if we did or not.
View.
You
I
don't think so?
No. Well, one of you two tell it because you remember it better than I do.
Well, I just know we're having to get together at Grandma's place there in Grand Rapids, or Grandma and Cal's place. And then Grandma sends us to the store to buy pickles. The 3 of us all together to buy a jar of pickles. And
Nothing couldn't go wrong.
and then I don't remember who said it, if it was me, Bort, or Bob. As we walked in the first set of opening doors, then we're about to walk into the second set of opening doors. And one of us said, why did Grandma send all 3 of us here? Is she embarrassed of us? And as me and Bort are walking through the second set of glass doors, Bob's a little off to the side and walks into the side glass panes there.
Did you get the pickles, though?
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume we did. I don't think we just went there to walk into a door. But,
Yeah. Bob's done dumber things.
I mean, that was like the highlight of the day. So, I mean, pickles at that point weren't a memorable experience.
Well, it was one of those deals where
It was just the quest for pickles.
because they'd been married for probably, 5 years at that point? Because
No,
was it
it was
longer
less
than that?
than that. No, less than that.
Yeah, it was only.
We were still in high school.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because our grandpa passed away a long time prior, so when our grandma and Cal got married, and they wanted to have a little family reunion to get the families together, so we went to Cal's house, and Cal's side stayed over here, and then we were over here the whole time. So
is Cal short for California? No?
yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
But we won't say his last name for privacy reasons.
Yeah.
He had the greatest middle name I've ever heard in my life.
What was it?
You guys don't know this? Burger.
Burger?
All right.
Really?
I've known people, the last name's Berger, but it was spelled Berger.
Okay, maybe it was, but it's Burger.
Dude, if I changed
California
my middle
burger.
name, I'd be a doo-doo burger.
Dude, if I would have known that, I would have started calling him Cheese.
Funny.
What up, Cheese?
Getting back to the pickle story, when I heard that, it kind of made me remember some advice I got one time because there was a there's a clown named Pickles, and just this piece of advice that I never forgot, that if you're ever getting chased by a group of killer clowns, always go for the juggler. So yeah. So yeah, good little piece of advice for you guys there.
Hey, what kind of fruit can't go and get married just like that?
A cantaloupe.
A cantaloupe. Oh,
Wonderful.
Good.
All right. Yeah. Would you guys rather eat M&Ms or Skittles? Bort.
Oh,
Regular M&Ms.
No, any type you'd like, but any type of Skittles also.
Almond M&Ms.
What kind of M&Ms?
Almond.
Oh, I think you said olive. Okay.
No, just almond.
Tippy.
Peanut M&Ms.
Bob.
Regular M&Ms, add Reese's Pieces, and eat them together.
That's not the question.
I don't care. That's my answer.
Well, I mean, I'll go for it. There wasn't any Skittles in the equation, so I approve.
Yes.
I can't believe the hate for the Skittles.
Well, what about you?
Me? Oh, peanut butter M&Ms.
The Skittles.
Oh, I was on the line with peanut butter too. Those
yeah.
are like my favorite as a kid, but these days, as I've tried to mature, I've switched over to the peanut. So
Okay.
The almond ones are good though too.
they are definitely.
Snickers has a good Snickers with almonds too that I always like getting.
Yep, that is very.
Isn't that what the Mars bar used to be?
Really?
I don't
I
know.
never-
That's what I was asking. That's what I heard, like from somewhere.
Never had a Mars bar in my life.
Mm.
Okay, you three wonderful people. There's a movie coming out. In this movie, you went to see in a movie theater, but the showing sold out all every time. So you couldn't watch it in the theater. You had to wait till it came on a streaming service. And you're so excited because you paid your $29.99 and you're going to watch this movie. Now, I want to know two things. Snacks for the movie. Actually, three things. Snacks for the movie. Are you going to sit in a chair or lay on a couch? And the third is what kind of a sound system you would use. So like, I'm using Bort's PS4 to watch YouTube, and HBO and stuff. So I can put headphones through the controller and have all the sound piped in my ears. Or would you use a sound bar? Or would you have the surround sound? So, Bob.
All right. Snack wise, I think I just go old school, make a thing of either popcorn or kettle corn.
Okay.
And then I would probably, it depends on the movie, but if it's a movie that I just want, I'd lay in my bed outside. And then I would, well, not outside, my
Bed was not an option. You have a chair or a couch?
I'd take my Reese's piece. No, I'd probably do a nice lazy boy. Nope, take that back, couch. I'll do a couch. And I'm just gonna do just a nice basic sound, speaker here, speaker there, surround sound type setup. Nothing fancy.
Perfect. Port.
Recliner, TV speakers, and blue Doritos.
Okay. Tippy.
Let's see. For snacks, I would probably want some sort of chips and dip. Either like some like kind of corn chip and nacho cheese sounds the best. Or if you want to get really fancy, maybe like Ritz crackers and crab dip. Good. And I would have to go with couch because there are so many possibilities. Then, what was that?
I said so many positions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the couch is your oyster, basically.
Isn't it just sit and lay? What more positions are there?
You could sit on your head. You could
stand on.
You could crouch if you could crouch.
Crisscross applesauce.
So crouch couch.
Crouch couch.
Yeah.
One leg under your leg.
Yeah. Yep. Spooning with the backrest.
That would be something to walk into.
Apparently, you haven't crashed on as many couches as I have. I didn't in high school. I didn't even have a bed in my room for 3 years. I had a couch.
Oh, really?
It had a hide bed in it, but hide bed never got used. Yep. Anyways, haven't even finished yet on the sound system. Since I work on the road and only home about 5% of the year, I opt to watch it whatever I'm able to, whether it's a phone, a computer, the TV in my camper, which you got to turn up to 99 to hear anyways. Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Any other stories or things that pop to the top of your noggins? No.
Well, I got another joke.
Oh,
I got plenty of jokes.
Do it.
Oh, all right. Did you notice that every planet in our solar system is named after a Greek god, except Earth, which is named after all that stuff on the ground?
Indeed it is.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Uranus? That's named after your butthole, not a Greek god.
No, it's a Greek god, Uranus.
No, they named it
Yes.
after. No.
Did you know they're thinking of changing the name of it so that people can't do that joke anymore?
That's stupid.
Why?
They're going to change it to your rectum.
Well done. Well done.
Very good.
That was good.
Very good.
That's from Futurama.
Oh, I like that one.
Never heard that.
Hey, did you hear that they just had a really, really busy or big disastrous storm at Mount Rushmore? It's been so bad, now they have to change the name to Mount Rushless.
So,
So what happened with the storm?
I got plenty of them.
This is my joke that I don't know if I should share, but I'm gonna. The other day, for a living, I drive a taxi cab. And I was driving through Grand Rapids, and I saw against the building a ladder. Next to the ladder, there was a sign that said "Climb to Success." So I got up to the top of it, and there was a guy up there going, "Hi, I'm Theth." I like
that one made me giggle. Yeah. And if anybody was offended by that, oh well. Is what it is.
Choices. Life's all about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do you guys like candles? Like if you're sitting around at night? Not just if you take a big dump in the bathroom, but if you're like sitting around at night, I got mine going.
Yeah, me and Michelle will like have our record player. We'll put that when we lived in Hastings. We'd have our record player going. We put on some candles out there, and then you put on just like some incense, just lay there and just listen to the records and just chill out. We always like doing that, but
it's called getting high.
It's incense.
Okay. All right. How about you, Bort?
No.
Dippy?
I have before, but not recently.
Bort, why a solid no on that one? Have you ever just sat and burned a candle? Just have it going in the room?
I've had one. My ex-wife loved them. So I haven't, I don't care either way. It's just, why would I waste money when I have to feed people?
I'm feeling all guilty.
You got candles all over the place.
Yeah. You're starving kids and you're buying candles.
But you smell so good now.
Oh, yeah.
What scent is it?
This one's pine.
Do you think it's a really good smell? They don't call it a scent; they call it $1.
What?
No? Yeah.
Cent, as in a penny?
Oh.
No.
Thank you, Jace or Bort.
That's
some deep humor there.
Speaking of deep humor, do you want to hear my joke?
Love to.
Okay, well, it's certainly not deep humor, and in fact, it might be a take on an old joke. I have no idea, but today is the first time I heard it, and I've only practiced it once. So, because of my two favorite jokes, I think I already did those on one or more of the podcasts. I had my duck joke and my pirate joke. But I came across this one, and I thought it was pretty hilarious. So, try my best here. Okay. So this guy gets home from the bar at about 3 a.m. and he is just hammered. I mean, he is wasted. Goes into the house, trying not to wake up his wife, but the cuckoo clock rings 3 times for 3 a.m. and he's like, "Oh God, gotta act fast." So he himself, he cuckoos 9 more times to make it seem like it's midnight. And the guy goes to bed and thinking he's all clever and he's pleased. And then the next morning, him and his wife are having breakfast and coffee. And she's like, "So what time did you get in last night?" And he said, "Well, midnight, just like I said." She's like, "Oh, that's good. But we may need a new cuckoo clock." And he's like, "Okay, why?" She's like, "Well, it cuckooed 3 times like it usually does, but then it said, "Oh shit!" Then it cuckooed 4 more times, and then it farted. Then it cuckooed 3 more times, and it started to clear its throat. Then it cuckooed 2 more times, and then it started to giggle.
That's good.
That's funny. Is your cuckoo clock still working back there, Doodoo?
Oh, it will. It needs a good cleaning.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, and it's our grandfather had dedication because it's only a 12-hour, no, 6-hour. Crap, I forgot. It's
That
either
is a 12-hour.
12-hour. Okay, it's a 12-hour. When you pull them weights all the way down, it takes 12 hours. So he, that's why he would do it in the morning and at night because it. Yeah, but when I did have it on that,
I remember him doing that winding that thing, and
but she's a beaut.
no, that's a cool cuckoo clock.
When I
Mm-hmm.
mom, it's mom's right now, but I wanted it hanging, and so then when it's mine, I'll give it to one of you guys if you want to see if you want to get it going. But it's a lot
of cranking and a lot of winding, and
we got to find the number 5. The number 5 is missing from it there. So
is it Roman numerals or?
Yep.
So a V.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Can you see it? Kinda.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah.
Where'd they get that from? Do you know?
Auntie Andy said that she got it for Grandpa as a Father's Day present back 80-ish, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure, but
Okay.
yeah, but Bart, do you know the difference between a shower curtain and toilet paper?
Heard this one before.
Bob, you know the difference between shower curtain and toilet paper.
You've probably told me.
It's a yes or no question. Tippy,
Why?
do you know the difference between shower curtain and toilet paper?
No, but I'm pretty sure the punchline is going to have something to do with a butt.
You're the one then.
Thing is that?
In the bottom drawer. The drawers by the silverware, the bottom ones.
Crazy. So you're in one of the lofts then?
Yeah, I'm up in Brian's room right now.
Okay.
That's daylight savings time. It gets dark so early now.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it's cold out, it's like probably 19 out here right now here. I don't want to go hang out in my room until I go out there for the night. So yeah, we're gonna hang out in here until we're done with this, and I'm gonna go make some dinner.
What's for
What was that?
Tater tot hot dish?
I was thinking about it, but that was a lot of stuff to buy at the store. And I had the kids. I'm like, that's too much work. So I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight. I got like 3 or 4 different options. So
Tippy,
probably the easiest thing to make.
Yeah. Did you have dinner yet, Tippy?
No, I didn't. I just picked up a pizza from the grocery store that I'm going to throw in after the podcast. So something that doesn't make dishes. So
What kind of pizza?
I think the brand's called Bertoli.
Totally.
Yeah. Just straight pepperoni.
I remember
How about you, Bert? Go ahead. How about you, Bort? Did you have dinner yet?
No, I gotta feed the kids yet. I got 3 sick kids right now, so I must feed them after the podcast, after I go to the store to get them medicine.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Tippy and Bort, do you guys remember when Tippy, you'd come stay with us at our dad's place in Rapids, and we'd walk down to Gordy's, and we'd always get the Totino's party pizzas? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Do you remember Grandma always got the Mexican one? Do you guys remember that? Grandma and Cal? Oh, she always got them. Every time me and Shell went over there, she had a Mexican Totino's party pizza that she'd make. And I can't find it anymore.
Yeah, they've probably only gotten down to like 3 or 4 different toppings at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was back in the day where they probably cost like 99 cents a piece, or even less if they were on sale, probably.
Oh,
I've been
dude,
putting on those lately. They're good.
I got them in my freezer. My kids love them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and why wouldn't they? You know, and they're actually squares now instead of circles.
Yeah.
How do you cut them as squares?
I cut them like an 8-sided pizza, but it's just weird, down the middle and sideways. So plus and an X type of thing, but it just got weird corners then. But
I cut them into 6 rectangular pieces.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I cut them into 9 rectangular pieces, or square pieces, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a tic-tac-toe board. Yep.
Dude, do you partake in Totino's party pizzas?
No, I'm more of a roll guy. I like the rolls.
Pizza rolls?
Pizza rolls. Yep. Excuse me.
I have no idea what that was. What kind of pizza rolls?
Oh, pepperoni. Pepperoni and cheese. Yeah.
What Totino's? What's your favorite Totino's to get?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni, but piggybacking on what Dudu just said, like my first real job in the big box commercial world was at Cub Foods in high school. Yeah, pretty much like after the summer of 10th grade into most of 11th grade, and on every break that I had, I grab a box of Totino's pepperoni pizza rolls, and at the machine in the break room, I would get a can of mug root beer, and the whole thing would cost me like probably less than $1.50, for my lunch breaks. But if I was on the morning shift, I would go to go to the bakery section, get a couple of Boston cream filled Long Johns and chocolate milk. But I mean, I burnt myself off on pizza rolls on that job. So.
When you said that about the Boston cream, what was it? Boston cream pies?
Like the Boston cream Long Johns.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much find them anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a image in my mind of those. Remember those? I don't know who made them, but you could buy them. They were little pies. They were about like this, and they had like chocolate pie, lemon pie.
Oh, Hostess, I think made those.
Was it Hostess? Them
yeah.
were good. Them were good.
Yeah, those are really good. Yeah, those are hard to find. I don't really see. They have a really good like a chocolate one, but I don't really see those around much anymore. Well, now I think I might be making Totino's party pizzas tonight for dinner.
Funny. All right. Well, Bort's got to go to the store, and Bob's got to make supper, and I got to use the bathroom, and so what next week? I'm curious. Bort, I know you had that game idea.
It's not ready.
Next week.
It's not ready. Okay.
Well, next week's Thanksgiving.
Oh, it is. That's
right. So either move of the day or we just skip it and do it the week after.
Okay. When I was just curious about Bert's game, and then of course D&D with Doodoo, when we wanted to do that again too. But
I'm fine either doing the D&D if you want to, because if you did that, you could have a couple weeks to get a round done.
Yeah.
Board if you got a game going.
It's nowhere close to ready. I need to do play testing.
Okay. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we take next week off, come back the following week with another episode of D&D with Doodoo, and I was kind of thinking a little bit about it today while I was driving. You guys are pretty close to a town, so maybe what I might do is maybe draw like a little map and send it to our wonderful editor, Bort, and maybe he can put it up on the screen or something. But yeah, okay, why don't we do that? Does that sound good?
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
Indeed.
Well, Bob, you anything in closing?
No, thank you. It was a nice, enjoyable, relaxing conversation night. Thank you much.
Yes. Yeah. Tippy?
No, just had fun tonight. Good times, good laughs, good buds.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Excellent. Bort, I'm very happy that no alligator bit you.
Hey, you're the only one.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Anything you want to add?
2 + 2 is 4.
Very good. Very good. I knew you were not good with numbers, but wow. Impressive. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. It was just a nice, relaxing evening of BSing, and yeah, I guess I'll end it with a quote from my grandfather. He said, Don't worry if the job's too big and the rewards are few. Remember that the mighty oak was once a nut like you." So have a great week and happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. See ya.